Probably one of my biggest fears is that I'll get sucked into a daily routine that distracts or prevents me from ever becoming anything less than a boring, middle-of-the-road, characterless husk of a person. But let's examine this routine before we go any further. You get up, then you get clean, then you get dressed, then you get food, then you get ready, then you go. Then you get back, then you get more food, then you procrastinate for the remainder of the evening. And so this goes on. And all the while you're too busy dealing with your 9-to-5 bullshit to really think about anything else. And then of course we get to Friday night, best part of the week, always a highlight. So you have a few drinks, then you have a few more, why not, it's Friday night, and then you head out. And then later you try to get back in. And then finally you stumble to bed where you pass out. And then the hangover sets in. I know I'm not going to exactly be pushing the boundaries of social commentary in film when I state that The Hangover is by far the worst part of the entire week. Easily worse than the 7 AM Monday start. But I should point out here that I'm not shouting down from atop my high horse that alcohol is bad for you or that you're wasting your life or anything like that. I'm just saying that in my experience, by the time you've recovered on Saturday, you still don't really feel like doing anything productive, and then you spend most of Sunday either catching up on sleep or getting ready for Monday, and then the cycle just begins again, and your only achievements have been either academic or alcoholic. So the question becomes, how do you prevent yourself turning into just another brick in the wall? Well, for me, I use music. Making it, mixing it, sampling it, learning about it, whatever way I can. It helps me think, helps me focus, but more importantly, I love it. So I guess the point of all this that I'm trying and probably failing to get across is that, if you ask me, in my humble opinion, you gotta find something you love. Outside of your day-to-day life, you gotta aspire to do something. It doesn't matter what it is, but you should seek it out. And I'm aware that this is gonna sound patronising or pretentious coming from me, but I'm just saying what I think is true. And don't get me wrong, I'm not advocating some sort of nah man, fuck the system lifestyle or anything like that. I get that if you want to get on, you kinda have to deal with early starts and long commutes. I'm just saying that you have to find some way of dealing with it, something that sets you apart a bit. The point is, you just need to find it and then work it into your routine. And I know it's cliche to make a film where you basically say, do what you love. But I think sometimes people forget that when they get bogged down in their routine. And it doesn't matter what it is, just something, anything. Write a cookbook, explore abandoned slate mines. I mean, I've got one friend that builds guitars in his spare time. And I don't know, maybe it's a stupid thing to be afraid of. But I guess it's good, because it keeps me on track. So I refuse to wake up and I'm suddenly 40 years old and I haven't progressed at all at piano or learned any new music. Or gotten any better at the guitar. So I guess that's it. Think I've made my point clear enough. Don't think I've missed anything out. I think I've covered all the bases. Cool. Right, well, roll to credits, I guess.